Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eve and I am over here on the Fruitful Dollar, and today we are going to be doing cash stuffing for the first week of August. I totally got our weeks wrong last paycheck, so I've switched to a weekly setup. So you'll see that moving forward, that I will be posting every week, and we are doing our budget for a week rather than we get paid bi-weekly. So we are going to be cash stuffing for the next week moving forward, and we are working with around $345. It's a smaller week for us. And I just want to start off by saying our groceries that I'm stuffing, this is not what we would usually spend in a week. I did a huge BJ's haul, which is like Costco. That was like $600 something worth. So we still got loads of meat left over, pantry stuff. It was just really fresh fruits and veggies that we were needing for the next week, which I am going to be going to Walmart later on this afternoon to get that for the next week. So let's just jump right into it. We'll start with our weekly wallet. I just got this. I ordered it from my manufacturer. It's the same lizard leather as all my other binders. However, this is the fold over. I do really like it. It's a little bit bigger than I was anticipating. So it is quite a big wallet for carrying around, but I always have a backpack with me for my, I've got a 1.5-year-old, so I always have a lot. I think it's bigger because they've added in the side zip here, and it's obviously got bigger cash wallets, and then down here as well. So this is what I'm going to be using on a week-to-week basis. So I've actually pulled quite a few envelopes from sinking funds because I was so tired of putting them in sinking funds, writing on the tracker, and then it was stuff that I was pulling out, like my spending, my daughter's spending, coffee, things like that. So I'm just going to keep everything that I'm in a lot in our weekly wallet and go from there. Sorry, this is new, so it's probably going to take a little bit of getting used to. Anyway, let's just dive right into it. So groceries for this week, we are just doing $75. I also had $50 in BJ rewards, so I went and picked up this morning some other bits. That's why it is so low. Gas will be getting $25, and what I'm going to stop doing is cash stuffing my husband's stuff. I'm just going to let him keep his gas money, his haircut money, and the only thing I'm going to be cash stuffing for him is clothes, like just $5 a week to start building stuff up. Coffee will be getting 10, and it already has 3, I believe. Yeah, so we've got 13 in coffee. Spending, so this is my spending, will be getting 30. Nelly, who is my baby, will be getting 25. And then nails will be getting 25. Although I actually think my nail salon, hold on, I think we should have 50 now. 20, so this 20, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, my nail salon gives you stamps every time you're there, and I think I've stamped enough to get $25 off, which is awesome. And buffer still has 5 from last week, so I'm just going to leave that in there. And that is my weekly wallet ready for next week. Right, what are we going to? Sinking funds. So like I said, I pulled a couple of envelopes and popped into my weekly. So I'm going to try really hard not to touch these. This is purely for saving. But we'll see if that actually lasts. Right, so family fun is getting 5. I've not filled out the trackers. So family fun now has 15. Should I quickly fill them out? Why not? I need to get more pens. So plus 5 is 15, and it is, how is it August already? Oh my goodness. Like, I feel like we were in Scotland for Christmas, and I feel like that just happened. That is crazy. Okay, household cleaning will also be getting 5. I hope this is in frame. I never do this on camera because it's, I don't know, fiddly, I guess. 8. So household cleaning stuff, this is just basically cleaning or laundry. If I ever need a little bit extra, I just wanted a buffer. Home decor will also be getting 5. Oh, she's not settling. I have such a routine with her and it was out of whack today because I had to do a BJ's order pickup and then I need to go to Walmart. My middle stepdaughter, she's like, all the kids are coming this weekend and she's on like such a health kick, so she texted me and was like, can you get cottage cheese, avocados, like all this like extra stuff, so I need to go to Walmart after it. And anyway, her nap is now, she's a little bit later, so I think she's fighting it, but we will power through. Crafts will be getting 10. I think should have 10. Yeah, so 20 in crafts. And this is for any material that I need for business sort of stuff, like vellum, if I need sticker, paper, cardstock, linen cardstock, anything like that, I'll pull from here. Oh my goodness, she's so funny. Diapers will be getting 5. I'm totally doing this from memory as well. I feel like I'm in such a rush today, but I wanted to get this filmed today because I cannot film with the girls here and my husband in the house. That's embarrassing. So diapers and wipes has 10. Nelly May, I think I'm leaving this. I think next week what I'm going to do moving forward is do like 5 in here and 20 in our wallet, so we can start building. I mean, all I really buy her is clothes, but so she's got 25. My spending is in my wallet, so it's not getting anything. And then with these, if there's any left rolled over from our weekly wallet, I'll move into here to build that. Angel is getting 5. This is, like I said, for clothing. He needs work boots, so probably need to start upping this a little bit because I think they're about $2.40. He's in construction, so he needs like the steel toe cap ones. Right, so he has $10, and that's that done. I'm so excited. I just ordered 2 more of these dashboards from Vellum at the Raemarkable dollar. I got a holidays one and I think it was savings. And the holidays ones, I'm just going to put, I'll explain. So this is a birthday binder, but she didn't have a birthday dashboard, so I just ordered holidays because I do want to eventually, once we've cleared more of our debt, I want to have like a holiday binder for like Valentine's, Halloween, like all that sort of stuff. So we'll just put this in here just now because, I don't know, the birthdays will just count as holidays. So we are going into Nelly May. Why don't I have a 20? Does it 2 10s? Like I said, I'm kind of winging this, so we'll have to see where we... Let me come back to this actually, because that's strange that I've not got a 20. Make sure that I've got enough for everyone else. This is the girlies binder, so I'll use the savings dashboard for here. So Adriana will be getting 15. I did just pull 50 from each of the girls' envelopes because we are going back to school shopping tomorrow. So I'd saved $4.50 each, like separately, and then I wanted to pull 50 for them just so that they had 200 each, which I think Haley's already, she got me to order shoes for her, so she's already spent her whole 200 on shoes. So it'll just be Adriana and Navi that we're shopping for tomorrow. So Adriana has 500 in the bank, 600, 10, 20, 25, 630 altogether. And this is, we're saving up for her graduation. She doesn't really get to dip, like she has a job and she's going to be 18, so she I'm saving this for her graduation so that we can give her some cash for then. Haley is completely wiped out, but she is getting 10. Navi is also getting 10. So Adriana does get a little bit more just because I have a goal in mind for a graduation. And I know we've got a bit of time, but it's going to come around so fast. So Navi has now 50, 70, 85. Cheer, which I've changed to sports because I don't know if they're going to continue doing cheer. But we will save for sports in case they need new sneakers or anything. Might need to back in the spring, so we'll see. Back to school, we are starting to save for next year. So that we'll be getting 5. It'll just be the 2 that we're saving for because Adriana will be in college. So that now has 10. And Epic Universe, which is the new theme park here in Orlando, we'll be getting 5, so it should have 50 now. So 20, 40, 45, 50. I have definitely done something wrong. You know what I think it's? Let me swap. I don't know why I did that with the coffee. Right, so that is the girls done. I think I put 2 5s. This is why I always need my tracker sheet here. Meal, spending, coffee. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay. So, still doesn't... Oh no, why have I got... Definitely done my denominations wrong here. I need... So dental was getting 5. I need to create the chrome for a couple of these. Okay, let me, please tell me I've got... I think I need to switch. Oh no, I've not. What did I do? Why did I have another 50? I think I was going to put that in. Right, I'm fully funded for our emergency. We had some money saved for Disney, and we just found out that our neighbour can get us free tickets, so the money that we had pulled out from emergency fund I've taken from that and put back in. So I've just got 100 in here for the copay for my stepdaughter's surgery that she had, so I'll just keep that in there. But I don't know. what I am. Let me just, this is annoying, but we're just going to take out, I'm going to Walmart later, so I will split. I'm just going to swap the 50 and put the full 100 into groceries here, because I won't spend that all and then the rest can go into gas. That's just what we have to do. I need to be more organized next week. Right, so dental I think was getting 5. So it should have 15. I feel like my brain is like rapid firing all the things that I need to do today. Emergency fund, we are good. Christmas, we'll be getting 25. So it should have 830 now. So Christmas has 100, 200, 300, 20, 25, 30. Oh, and then 500 in the bank, so 830 altogether. Oil change, we'll be getting 5. So we should have 10, 15, 20. And we just cancelled like all of my warranty stuff on my car. Not like gap coverage, we have that through we refinanced our car basically. We had all the crappy extras, so I need to phone them and find out, but I think I'll be having to do my oil change, so my husband will just do mine when he's doing his, save us a bit of money then going to the dealership. HOA dues, we'll be getting 5 also. So it should have 160, so 100, 50, 55, 60. Car reg, was I doing car reg? I think I was skipping that because we only have to do $5 every 2 weeks. This is going to be a new envelope. So basically I'm a permanent resident and I have been here since 2020. Me and my husband got married in Scotland in 2018 and we hired a lawyer to do all the paperwork, which if anyone's watching this and is, probably nobody is watching this that's going through this process, don't hire a lawyer, do it yourself. She completely mucked up our paperwork and delayed our process. She forgot to input some files. Anyway, and she also had me fill out the application in my maiden name. So I've been Eve Harkness. My married name is Eve Cuevas and my daughter's name's Nellie Cuevas. So since she's been born, I've been wanting to change my name over. So I went to Social Security office yesterday to do the name change, and she was like, I can't accept your marriage certificate because it was issued before your permanent resident card was issued. So she told me the easiest thing to do, instead of applying for a new green card with my married name, which cost $450 and there's a 2-year wait right now with everything going on, she told me that the best thing to do would be to apply for citizenship. So I've not made anything for it yet, but this is what it's going to be for, and we're going to be cash stuffing for those fees, which are $710. So I'm not going to stress about it. I do want to get it done. It's purely just I want to have the same last name as my family. And obviously like you can vote and things like that, but it's not a huge priority. I'm not going to be stuffing like crazy, like if we can, because then I started stressing. We're going like abroad next year, so I'll need my passport, which is in my maiden name. So I didn't want to, like, I think I'll wait until after that's done, so that if I get changed in the system over here to Eve Cuevas, I don't have to worry about getting a new passport right away. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so now we've got to study for the citizenship test and save up the $710 for the fees for that. So long story short, don't hire a lawyer. The girl at the social security, she was really nice. She was like, don't do anything through a lawyer. They just milk you for money and then they file things wrong. And I was like, yeah, I know. So lesson learned, but it's scary when you're like going through that process, and it's obviously so important that you get everything right, because me and my husband were apart for 4 years, and you just want to make sure that everything's done right. But she was like, if you've got a head on your shoulders, and like English is obviously my first language, so it's a little bit easier, she was like, just do it yourself. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to give myself 10 and put 5 back, so we should have 20, 10, 15, 20 for a month ahead. And I've got 5 left over. And my baby's not settling. I think that's what's agitating me as well. Let me just go into birthdays. Now that I know we've got the 20. So Navia, Adriana, Mum are all fully funded. We are moving on to Miss Nelly. Oh, she's really not happy with me. So she will be getting 20, which is 2 icons. Oh, let me just go and grab her quickly. I'll be back. Okay, Mama, you hold this. I'm back with a baby. Right, so what were we saying? Oh yeah, $20. Can Mom have that? Thank you. No. Plus 20 equals 130. Here, do this. Right, so she now has 120, 30. Would you see the calculator? Wow. And we should have that funded pretty soon, which is all the birthdays done for this year. However, we've got 2 in January, so we'll just keep cash stuffing for those. So that is birthday done. We've got $5 left over. What will we do with it? What should we do? Should we put in coffee? In fact, yeah, I'm putting it in coffee because I'm taking these teenagers shopping tomorrow and I'm going to need caffeine. I've told them that we're getting there for as soon as the shop's open and leaving, like, I've got a feeling it's going to be really busy. So coffee now has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And oh, coffee, this is a mix of, like, if I want a Dunkin', I get a Dunkin' on Sunday before church, and our coffee pods. So that is what that is for. And I think that is us for the week. So sorry this has been super chaotic. I feel like it always is because my mind never stops. But I hope you, if you made it to the end, enjoyed it. I saw somebody ask this question on their Instagram poll, and it was, if you could get rid of one expense from your budget, what would it be? Mine's 1000% would be groceries. I can handle our mortgage, I can handle that. I hate groceries, and the fact that there's no, like, control in the expense in a way, like it's always different every week, and I like to just have a set amount. So that's that. Let me know in the comments if you make it to the end what yours would be. If you could get rid of any expense in your budget, what would it be? And thank you so much for joining. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next week for another cash stuffing video. Bye.